The best healthcare that I ever got was in South Korea. It was nuts. I got some insane healthcare in South Korea. Holy shit. Every country should be like South Korea in terms of healthcare. I have I ever told this story on stream? I don't think I have. When I was in South Korea, this is for CLG, 2015-ish. Their beds are short, so I just fell out of bed. That was what happened. I had to pee really bad, and I fell out of bed. And then I like destroyed my foot on my own, the weight of my own body. I can't describe this injury any better than that, but that's literally what happened. I fell out of bed. Like the bed was too short. And it was like, this is really bad. This is a really bad like wound. My foot was okay. No. Here's what happened. I fell out of bed. I went to the bathroom and then I came back and I went back to sleep. And when I woke up, my entire foot was black. And I was like, okay, I should go to the hospital or something. Like, that's not good. Like my foot was black, dude, like black with like blood. It was so bad. So I went to the downstairs. I couldn't walk actually. So I called like the helper, and the helper came. This really cool dude named Min, who worked in the hotel and was like sponsoring our esports team there. This is super neat. And he was like, yeah, we're going to take you to the hospital or whatever. So I went to like the Korean hospital. I sat down. It was instant. And they like did the whole 9 yards, x-ray, this is actually going to be a cool story. X-ray, everything. And it was like 25,000 won, which is like $18. And then the doctor told me, you're not going to walk for like 3 months. You're really fucked up. And I said, I have to walk. I'm going to France like in 2 weeks. And I plan to walk a lot. And he's like, well, there's no way. You're fucked. And then I went to the, I went back to Min and I said, the doctor says I'm fucked and I have to wear a cast. And Min goes, okay, that sucks. He's like, yeah, but I can't do that. I have to get better. And Min goes, okay, we can go to like it was like, the translation was like the magic doctor. And I'm like, what the fuck is the magic doctor? And he's like, this doctor will like fix you up. And I was like, Monka W, dude. Okay, sure. So we leave there and we go to this like weird building. And in Korea, they build businesses in the top of buildings. Does that make sense? So this is not a thing you do in like the United States, but there's like if you have like an 8-story building, okay, and then like in that building will just be businesses. It's not like the U.S. In the U.S., like a skyscraper is just either one business office or it's like a series of residential or something like that. You're 40 and you just said Monka W. First of all, bitch, you don't know how old I am. Second of all, I'm 54. Third of all, I'm cooler than you, even though you're 14. Okay? I'm just the cool dad. All right, next. Continuing story. So my foot is fucked up. We go to this weird building, and we have to go through it, and it's like these narrow corridors, and we come across this random place, and we go in, and there's a sort of doctor there who I don't think is really a doctor. But I can't speak Korean, so I don't know what's going on. They take me to the back of a room, and then they stick some needles in my foot in specific places, and they drain the blood out of it. And then they hook up the needles to electric pulses, and then they leave me there for like hours. And they don't tell me anything about what they're doing. So I have no idea what's going on. I'm in the back of a random place in like a corridor of a room in South Korea with no knowledge of what's happening, with needles in my fucking foot. And they don't come and check on me. I'm just there for a while. So I debated my options, but there weren't really any. So I just kind of sat there. And eventually someone came back and removed the needles. And then I looked down at my foot, and all the black, like, coagulated blood and shit was gone. And it was just like inflamed, like red. And then amazingly, I stood up. I could walk on it. I couldn't walk on it when I came in. I walked on it after that. And I went outside, and I was like, "How much is this going to be?" Or the hotel manager negotiated with them, and like they had like they very clearly were like, it'll be like 45,000 won if you want, like if I want, or it could be less. I could just give them less. Imagine in the U.S. healthcare system, the doctor's like, that'll be $400. And then I'm like, how about I give you 200? This would never fucking happen. There's no way. So like, that's what happened like, they were like, yeah, 45,000, I guess. Right. Which I guess the equivalent of that is like $38. So $30, $35 or something like that for that entire thing. And then sure enough, like after like a week or two, I was completely fine. I was walking totally normally. Insane. Like I still can't like totally explain that, but it was some pretty crazy shit. Really cool story. And I still can't like explain how it was, but it was really good. So I did that, and then I got better. But that's how all healthcare should be.
Walk, little walk, small talk, big thoughts. Gonna tell them all just what I want. That street, 2 streets, I see you and me hanging on the empty swings.